Hello, welcome to Expat American. I am the Expat American, and my Russian wife has brought me to a Russian village in the middle of nowhere to see this ancient fortress. How old is this fortress?
It's not a village, it's a town.
It's a
People
town?
Really criticizing you.
Okay, what is it, darling?
It's a town, it's Rostov, Veliky.
Rostov Veliky. And we are going to walk around this ancient fortress and figure out how old it is and what happened here. I told Sveta, what's the problem? Our hotel is on the 3rd floor. This looks like the 3rd floor. No big deal. If you look at the top of the wall, you can see, a place where you can walk with a little roof. And I'm almost certain that would be for soldiers to guard the place and look out. Что?
Рыба. Ну смотри.
Oh,
Вот здесь она плавает.
those fish are dead. Максим, что это?
Алда.
Я тоже хочу.
Это не острый. Не острый.
Крестовый Максим, сюда. Фото.
Фото со мама. Сыр. We are in an elevator bathroom. It's actually making me feel a little dizzy because my body's expecting to move and it's not moving.
О, мыло.
So we just press that button and the doors open. It looks like an elevator, but it's not. Открой. Oh, go. Oh, go. Интересно, да, Максим? Wow. Oh, да, телевизор?
Here and here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, да. Oh, да.
Вот здесь.
Смотри, Максим, светофор. Видишь, как светофор загорелся?
This is икра.
Мама, смотри, у меня на кофте.
And you don't need to put money for it. It's like a surprise.
Вкусно, Максим?
Смотри, здесь похож на сковородку. Мама, похож на сковородку.
Маленькая сковородка, да?
What you got?
Seen, my son. Although I am 10% German, I didn't buy this because of that. This is German sausage, Bavarian sausage, and kapusta, Russian cabbage, in this Russian restaurant. Oh, and some little potatoes, very popular in Russia.
Here, smetana.
That's sour cream for the pimeni. Pimeni is stuffed pasta, stuffed with meat or cheese.
It's and this. If you look on it, it's from one movie.
Aladdin.
Yeah,
I was thinking I want to rub it
yeah,
and say, I wish.
yeah. Here, riba.
Ah, so it's a Reba meat patty
Yeah.
that your mother, your beautiful professional mother, has bought.
We're on telephone now.
Aha. Check. Oh, go, Krzysztof. Молодец. И Maxim тоже. Svetlana, where did we just eat?
So that is a theme restaurant. So this restaurant is built in the style of an old Russian movie. Every Russian knows this movie. It's kind of like American movie Back to the Future. It's called Vasily Ivanovich. Иван Васильевич, извиняюсь, меняет профессию. And every room in this restaurant is made with this theme. So they have the old cars and the telephone and the tables, everything is in this style. It's really cool. And
So
the
something
music
like-
is from this movie.
Like Ivan Grozny, Ivan the Terrible
Yes,
is the
yes,
way
yes,
Westerners would know.
yes.
He switches places with someone from present day
Yes.
through time travel.
Yes, it's a time machine.
My Russian wife has taken me out of Moscow by train. We stayed a couple nights in a hotel in a smaller city, and now she's taking me out of that smaller city by bus to an even smaller place in Russia. I'm not exactly sure even the name of this place. And she is leading us. Well, they're walking behind me, but she's told us to walk in this direction to see another Kremlin, another fortress. Not Red Square in Moscow, not the Kremlin in Kazan, but something new to my eyes. I'm seeing the old fences and the old houses, and you know, it reminds me of like early 1900s America, like something I would, you know, see movies about, read books about, like Lady and the Tramp or Little Rascals or Charlie Chaplin or something like that. But they even have newer houses here as well. Actually, I think this is perhaps not a house and not new based on the gate. The gate looks quite old. You know, maybe they're refurbishing it. I see flags, so it must be a state building, I'm guessing.
So I was also wondering, because it's so beautiful, it started over there, it has like an English style, I would say. That's something what I would see in the picture. So, and it's actually a gymnasium, so this is where students go to school.
When was it built?
1910. And from 1941 to 1946, in this building there was a hospital, I guess for soldiers who were injured.
We're walking up to the Kremlin. Looks like we're getting into old buildings, like historic, like town square village type of buildings that are still in use by just regular people with shops. Okay, this is very cool. Last night, my wife took me to a restaurant based on a famous Soviet film. And what is the connection between last night's restaurant and this structure behind us?
They actually filmed this movie. They were doing it in this city, and actually this Kremlin behind us, that's where they took some of the scenes from this movie.
Why do Russians appreciate this movie so much?
Well, I think it's funny. It's a comedy. Also, it's the theme of the movie. It's like, you know, we're confused. It's kind of like why Americans like the movie Back to the Future, or like Friday 13. There's something is you know, confused and messed up, and you need to figure it out. And it's really fun. It's very relaxing. It's kind of like a New Year, Christmas type of movie.
In the film, they are going back in time, I believe. Well, there is time travel. I don't know who exactly, to where Ivan Grozny lived and had his palace, I guess. And I can see right away, just from walking through the castle walls here, the Kremlin walls, why they picked this spot. Because it definitely looks like a place I'd be happy to live in if I was a king many, many years ago. Christoph, what do you think of this castle, this Kremlin, this Zamek?
It's like the castle which we seen in Kazan. Just it's don't have the blue.
Right, without the blue color?
Yeah.
How does it compare to Red Square in Moscow?
Well, I think it's not comparing because this is all white and there is like red.
Yeah, like a pinkish red color?
Yeah.
So if you're thinking, but Joe, you didn't show this or that about Yaroslavl, this is just one video in a series of videos on our Yaroslavl playlist. And if you want to see what you didn't see in this video, click the Yaroslavl playlist on this channel and see what else we've seen. You're going up to the bell tower, hopefully. Or I don't know if it's a tower, the big bells on top of this structure. And it is tight, quite tight. Parts of it are wood, and parts of it are brick. Wow, incredible. So I'm guessing that would be the Tsar's palace, and this would be the Orthodox church. Look at the old writing on the side of the bell. Christoph, what is this thing called in Russian?
Kolko.
Kolko. In English, it's a bell. And what film does this remind you of?
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
Yeah.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Yeah.
The view is wonderful all around. I'll pan the camera. Look at this ladder. Super old looking ladder to me. They've got all these bells. I don't know how many bells. I think 10. And look at the ropes on the bells to hold the gong steady. They even got wood packed in there so it doesn't blow in the wind. I don't know what that chunk of wood is on the ground. Maybe someone can comment. And just look at all the old beams up high holding the bells in place. I love the different types of roofs they have. You've got the onion domes, and then you have the triangular, more triangular roofs. I see scaffolding in the distance. They're doing repair work. I mean, how many church rooftops do I see from up here? There are the old city square, you know, town center buildings you walk through to get here. How old is this wood, I wonder? And who has touched it? 12? 12.
Yeah, 15.
So how many actually?
15.
15. We found a few extras. Sveta, how do you feel being up here with your two little sons, living in Russia?
It's really cool. And the weather is wonderful, it's beautiful today. So it's not hot, it's not cold, it's just perfect. But the leather is a little bit claustrophobic, to be honest. It's very, very tight. Ты будешь третьим, хорошо, Максик? Так, смотрим в окошко. Да, спускаться очень тяжело, это правда. Ой.
I see. So they have a red light, green light to tell you if you can go, because there is no way I could pass another family coming up while I'm going down. $16.80? Wow.
An interesting story I've heard from our person who was walking us around. So apparently this building was built in 1512 or something like this. It definitely was the beginning of the 16th century. So what happened when the Polish people came to Russia and they were trying to attack Russia, so Russian people were running into this building trying to hide there. And unfortunately, they all were murdered in this building. And then later on, they decided to build this building where we just went up with these bells because they wanted to protect people. And whenever they see the enemies, they would, ring the bells.
So we just got out of that church, and one of the employees here said that it was all covered in blood on the inside from when all the Russian people were murdered. So I don't know if that's an expression or if it literally was. I assume it literally was. So we are now inside the main compound here, which is next to the church we were just in. Oh, I like that different colored building there. So what are you finding here, Svetlana?
So this building is from the 17th century. And this is where important guests were, accepted, and they were given some dinners, and the kids are distracting me.
That's fine. I like our kids. They're beautiful. So you're saying that this was like the house for
the guests.
For the guests. This one over here. Максим, что это?
Максим, кто это?
Это Donald Duck?
Это утки.
Утки?
Да, это селезень. The crazy birds.
Birds everywhere. Christoph, что? Christoph had a show. Come inside one building, and Sveta just told me that we did not pay to go inside, we're just paying to see the grounds. So let's get back outside.
Я вас жду.
It says souvenirs on the wall in Russian and in English. You know what this is?
No.
That is an actor from the movie that was filmed here.
Yeah.
About Ivan Grozny traveling through time. So it looks like a gift card based on the movie. So the film for me, I don't really remember it too well. I'll have to watch it again. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, or maybe it's not very good. I remember it like I remember a trailer. I know bits and pieces and the main idea, but I don't remember the details of the story. I wish I had seen it before coming here, you know, in research for this. What do you think now that we're inside the compound?
It's pretty.
Yeah, anything else?
No.
I want more than just a Josiah cameraman answer. Give me some details. What do you think?
Where I come in, I don't know. There will be utki and water.
So is that your favorite part, the water and the ducks?
Yeah, and that water is not water. It's ice still.
Well, it's
Moscow.
H2O, right?
And yeah, and in Moscow there's no ice, no snow.
Right now, you mean?
In Moscow, yeah.
Because it's springtime?
Yeah.
Is this like the castle or fortress where you live? How does this place compare to your country or city? And are you thinking of moving here? You think you might like to live in Russia? Is Russia what you thought? Does this place look like what you would expect to find here?
So this is the House of Treasures of Rostov, Kremlin. So they keep there their icons and luxury fabrics, silver and other things. It's like treasures.
Is there gold in there?
I don't know, I haven't been there yet.
Silver, perhaps?
Probably.
Something valuable.
Silver, yes, it said that there's silver.
Oh, cool. I like the old wooden top on this structure here. This building that I like was used for preparing food like long-term, like tea and things of that nature. The Soviet film that was filmed here is about Ivan Grozny, but I don't think Ivan Grozny lived here. This was just a good location for the film.
Yeah.
So Ivan Grozny, as a Russian, who is he?
I'm not quite sure because I know it's a very controversial personality and people are still talking about him, whether he was that or this. So what I was told in school that he was doing a lot of great things for Russia. He did a lot of good things, but at the same time, his personality was like he was very strict and probably a little bit cruel. That's probably why he got this nickname, Ivan the Terrible. I mean, I know he was terrible, but in Russian translation, Grozny, it's like you're serious and you're strict and you're a little bit intimidating.
They were probably frozen during winter. Now the ducks can eat them. Это ты? Ты вижу?
Да.
So, what do you think? Maxime, where are you going? Иди сюда. What do you think of this old place in Russia? Do you like what we found here? Leave a comment, click like, subscribe, ring the bell notification, and click the box to see what happens next. So yeah, it's complete religious freedom here. I for instance, am considered a Protestant, or obviously Orthodox. And one thing I want to ask you is, the chatter continues that channels on this platform are disappearing. How do you keep up with Expat American if one day there is no trace of us here? Go to rumble.com right now and follow us there. We love it here and we'll continue to be here, but if the algorithms decide we will no longer be here, you can still find us on Rumble. Сейчас?
It was.
Ого. Скажи. Привет. Hello.
Привет, папа. Папа,
Что?
разговаривает.
Извини, я плохо понимаю по-русски.
Ухо. Нет.
Да не ческий. Ческий.
Ческий.